It's Wednesday, March 14th, 2007, and you are watching The Ointment, I hope, because I'm Steve Tatum, and I feel lonely because yesterday I did a show, a beautiful show, put it out there, and nobody could watch. Now, I don't want to mention any names, but the hosting company PowWeb comes to mind. Yes, the term PowWeb sucks comes to mind. I tried to give them the benefit of the doubt, but after 12 hours of the site being down, and I said, you know, how about a phone call? That would be good, a phone call. Never a phone call. Nothing, no word at all. Like, we're working on it, Steve, we're behind you. We're going to get you there. In any event, get out my frustration, I'm going to show you this footage of what happened yesterday in Las Vegas, Nevada, to the casino that was once an institution there called the Stardust. And look what they've done to it. Look at that, would you? That's what I want to do to PowWeb. I wanted to bring you Regan Burns' interview because his new show, Halfway Home, debuts today on Comedy Central. TV, remember, old school media, television. But you know the great advantage of TV? Regan will never have to say, you know, yeah, my show was supposed to be on Comedy Central, but Comedy Central was down yesterday. Yeah, I tried to watch a show, Regan, but Comedy Central was down. I called them. No return phone calls. I don't know what happened. Anyway, let's take a look at this interview of Regan Burns talking about his new show, Halfway Home.
I've been a big fan of the show for, well, I've been watching for 15, 16 years now. Thanks for having me on.
Well, you know, we've been wanting to have you on for the last decade.
Yeah, I'm sorry I had to turn you down back in '87, but I had this thing going on with Bobby Blake back then. Him and Davey Soul and us, we were hanging out, and we had a racquetball tournament that day. So,
how's he doing?
He's good. As you can see, I'm sitting here on top of the Staples Center. So you're going to have to speak up a little bit. There's a lot of traffic right over there from the 10, but great view. Sun's getting ready to set, and I need a sweater.
Well, you know, the wind is good. It's not too loud. We can hear you fine.
Okay, great. Just let me know, and I'll try to speak over the din of the traffic.
Yeah, and we'll get you that sniper rifle.
It's got a great view down here. I could take out several fat tourists standing in line for Clippers tickets. It's Clippers night. That's why I'm up here. Couldn't be up here for the Lakers.
So, Regan, I understand you have a new television show.
I do, as a matter of fact. Thanks for casually pulling that in so I could pitch and hawk my product, Steve. I'm in production right now with a Comedy Central show called Halfway Home. We're shooting episodes all summer, and we're premiering in 2007, probably early 2007.
And what's the show about?
It's a half-hour comedy. It's improvised. It's about 5 people who have recently been released from prison and are living in a halfway house, along with the house daddy, as I like to call him, or supervisor.
The house daddy.
Yeah, house daddy. Let's just say the show pushes the boundaries a little bit.
I can't wait to see it.
Thank you very much. It should be fun.
Now, this is a show that you've created with these other guys?
A group of us, some of my fellow comedic actors and I got together a couple years ago, and we've been pitching shows to Comedy Central for, well, it's been about 12 years now.
And one finally took.
They seem to like the group, and they've signed us up. We shot the pilot back in January, and thanks be to heaven, we're in production for our first 10.
Well, we look forward to seeing it.
Thanks, buddy.
And that's Regan Burns, ladies and gentlemen. That was Regan. Remember, Halfway Home today, 10:30 on Comedy Central. So check it out. And finally, I have one more thing to say about my site being down because clearly I haven't quite worked it out yet. So I'm going to let the eloquent words of the movie 300 say it for me, my message to PowWeb.
Remember this day, man, for it will be yours for all time.
Beware the Ides of March, because that's tomorrow. I'm coming after you. That's the Ointment for another day. Thanks for tuning in. If you could, I'm Steve Tatum, and that's news. We'll catch you tomorrow, everybody.